Obviously, congratulations too, man. You're gonna be starting on season 2 of
Raising Kanan.
I knew this nigga was. That's that nigga from the show. That shit made the television make you look big. You should 15 pounds heavier. Nigga look big. Look at a little ass nigga. I'm telling you.
Nah. To be fair, I was 13 pounds heavier. But yeah, I'm still a little ass nigga compared to you, Mike.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Hotboxin with Mike Tyson. I am your co-host, Triple C, aka Henry Cejudo.
And I'm Mike Tyson, the champ. And we have our Brooklyn homeboy here, Joey Badass. Talk to us, baby, Joey.
What's up, Joey? Come on, you gotta
millions
get
and
Joey
millions of people out there, Joey.
Yes, sir, man.
Talk to us, man.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure having you, brother.
First off.
What about your new album out? You have a new album coming out?
Soon, yeah, it's on the way right now. Still finishing it up. Working on finishing touches out here in LA.
Who produce your music?
Do I produce it?
You produce yourself?
I'll say I executive produce it, you know? Like I give it the direction.
Yeah, you're involved.
Yeah, heavily, always involved. I've always been hands-on with my work.
Yeah, I don't train alone. You know, I need somebody to train with, right?
For sure, you know?
So how old are you, brother?
26.
26? Just a baby. And you from, what part of Brooklyn you from?
Grew up, so I lived in Flatbush pretty much till I was about 17 years old, but I grew up in Bed-Stuy. Like that's where
What school you went to out there?
So I went to PS 135 elementary school, then I went to the Lefford School in Crown Heights, and then I went to Edward R. Murrow High School.
I went to PS 154, PS 54.
You went to 54?
Yeah, PS.
Right on Nostrand?
Yeah.
My mom's 54. Went there. Nostrand and Hart Street.
Yeah, 54.
Nostrand and Hart Street, that's crazy. Yeah, we used to live on Hart Street too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
54.
Yo, man, he went to 54.
Pretty crazy for you and Mike, like coming from like pretty much the same city, man. You got the same block
pretty
almost.
Much same stuff, same lifestyle.
So you went to 54, but you grew up in Brownsville, though.
Yeah, I'm really from Bed-Stuy.
Okay,
I was on Cumberland Hospital.
Yeah,
Fort Greene.
You probably know my uncles, man.
Yeah, they're from the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what's up, Joey. Joey, so you started writing poetry, man. That's kind of how you discovered like hip hop on like.
It started. I remember I was in what grade was that? First grade, and I got introduced to poetry, and I immediately made the connection, like, oh, this is what Biggie doing, you know, because like. Growing up in my household, my parents was avid hip hop listeners. Like my mom, they listened to all types of music, you know, all kinds of music. It was diverse, but hip hop was definitely one of the, you know, dominant genres of music we listened to. And being that we was from Brooklyn, it was a lot of Biggie, it was a lot of Jay. So when I got introduced to poetry in first grade, it was like, oh, this is what like my idols is doing, like, you know, with the rhyming words.
It starts out with the vanguards in the 1400s and 1300s and stuff, and the guys are just rhyming outside of the king's castle and stuff. They're the vanguards, they would call them. And they just like rapping, but they just be rhyming about what happened today with the queen that's cheating on the king, the dope and all that. Yeah.
And it would be like little, like comedy almost, right? Like,
that's where rapping comes from.
Yeah, what'd you hear about this, or how'd you know about this, Mike?
Well, when you look at the show, King Henry and all that stuff, you see people outside the castle, you know, like revolting, saying this and this, and my family, my castle's been taken away, and I'm just, my bloodline is this, and the king took away everything.
The flow was definitely different, but...
Yeah, but it means the same. It's a message being put out there.
Facts. The concept is definitely the same.
Yeah, man. So the upbringing, man, with tell us a little about your upbringing, man. How was it being raised in New York, in your side of town?
I'm from the best city on earth, you know? That's how I look at it. New York is a very diverse place.
The capital of the world.
Capital of the world, you know?
Capital
of a lot of things in the world at that. Being from
Money
Brooklyn,
capital of the world.
Mm-hmm. Money capital,
world.
Music capital, you know, a lot of capitals, you know what I'm saying? Style capital. Everything, you know? So being raised in New York
is the modern day Rome.
Word up, you know? But being from Brooklyn, it was like a melting pot of the West Indies.
Oh, I was gonna say you from Flatbush, you West Indian, Jamaican,
yeah. So my pa's side Jamaican, my mom's
Haitians,
side
they all live on the same
Fact.
neighborhood.
Fact.
Vanderveer, you know Vanderveer?
Mm-hmm. I grew up I lived not too far from Vanderveer. I was on Snyder and 34th.
Yeah, I knew people up there when I was younger.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the whole pro era, man. Tell us a
I
little
like
bit.
that shirt.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
It's dancing.
Yeah, it's a tiger, dude.
That's a tiger dude. That's a tiger dude.
Because, yeah.
Did you always know as a kid that you were different, man? Do you think were you made, or do you think it was a natural ability that you had since you were a kid? You're talking about first grade, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can tell you as an athlete and as a wrestler. Like I knew Mike, and you probably knew this too, Mike. You knew you were different, right? You knew you were special.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I definitely knew that I was different growing up. I was the only child in my household, so that already allowed me to be independent, you know? Like, I never followed anybody growing up, you know? Like, my cousins and, you know, my family, I had families who was in the streets, so that shit was, like, right there. That was easy to me.
Absolutely.
For me, it was like, you know, and then, you know, they was like, the right big homies almost, because like they pushed me away from that. Like, yo, focus on your school thing, focus on whatever else you want to focus, just don't be over here. Like, we over here, we got this shit locked down, this shit is easy. So that's kind of how I always grew up. And, you know, I just took my own path, man. Like, I always just did what I wanted to do. You know, I was just always the leader. Kids followed behind me and things like that in school, so.
Yeah, but was there like a particular like switch? Do you think like, all right, I was at this age when I just knew that it was, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it was from the beginning, dude. It was from
You
the
just knew
very,
you were going to do something, huh?
from the very beginning, yeah. Like, when I was a kid, I want to say I was like 8 years old, 9 years old, when I told myself, by the time I turn 21, I'm going to be a millionaire. Like, that's how I thought as a kid. You know what I mean? It's like, and then I grew up in the age of the internet as well. So for me, like I always say, I went to YouTube University, graduated with my master's, maybe even my doctor's degree.
Yeah, you said YouTube?
YouTube University, for sure. You know, like YouTube gave me a lot of essentials to life.
Give you information,
skills, tools that I still use to this day. You know what I mean? So.
Right, man. What about for you, Mike? When was it the first time you laced up a pair of boxing gloves? Did you know?
13.
Yeah, but did you know, Mike, that this was like boom? By the time you got in there,
I just knew I could fight, even though I was scared. I could fight. I'd be like, "But no, stop! Boom, knock the guy out." Back. I was like, what was that, Baby Huey? You know what I mean? I looked this way at 12.
What made you throw the gloves on?
Huh?
What made you throw the gloves on?
I was locked up in this juvenile joint, and I got shipped to the lockup dorm. You know what I mean? Then this guy was boxing with kids on the other side. I said, I want to box. And he started teaching. He knocked me out first. And then he started teaching me how to box. Yeah. And then I got better than him. And then one day I had broken nose. And I thought he was mad at me, but he was mad because his wife said, I don't want you to box him no more. And that's why he was mad. So he said, don't worry, I'm going to take you somewhere, and this guy's going to take you to the next level. And that's when I met my mentor, Cuss. And I went to the next level.
Wow.
Shit, but the thing is, you know what the crazy thing about it, Mike, is with your story is, man, you had the cream of the crop right away. There's a reason why you became the youngest heavyweight champion of all time.
Yeah, know why? Because I had to be humbled. Life had to humble me. Can you imagine what I thought I was at 20 years old, the champ of the world?
Yeah.
Can you imagine my ego?
Yeah.
Nobody can talk to me. So God had to humble me. I can deal with that too, because I could take it just as well as I could give it.
Okay, now, Mike, you're talking about humbling. Like, you're talking about after you became a champion, you were humbled?
Absolutely.
What was your first, like, humbling experience, you think? Like, you was on top of the world champion. What was the first thing that hit you?
Losing people I loved. My friends are dying. I'm the champ of the world. I'm a big shot, but I can't save my best friend from ODing or being shot.
Depression and shit like that. Word up. Similar experience happened to me, too. When I was 17, I lost one of my best friends to suicide.
That's tricky, too. We all have that feeling. I've thought that many of times. We all have that feeling. Creative minds. That's when I was polarity. I was reading this book, and it was saying most of the creative minds go that dark route when they stop creating. That's why when you hear a lot of people who are creative, people who hurt themselves, there's something that goes on and says, I'm no good anymore. I can't create.
Jesus, it's almost like this, right? It's like you always need a goal or have a purpose to look forward to something.
Why? When you look at it, man's Man's a compound of needs and necessities that can never be satisfied. And at any time when they do seem to appear to be satisfied, they're bored and they're bored and
is
they're not
greedy,
happy.
right?
Yeah.
Is it ego? What is it?
No, it's just some individuals. They're the greatest of all time, but they got that big hole in them that can't get full.
It's a void.
They can't fill that hole.
Yeah.
How do you feel that hole, Mike?
Oh, it's an inside job, brother. Out here. Can't get nothing out here to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about inside.
Mm-hmm. I always say it's a war going on inside. No man is safe from.
Ooh, this right here. This is the dangerous neighborhood in the world going right here. This is the dangerous neighborhood in the world, baby. Forget Brownville, Compton. This is the most dangerous neighborhood in the world to be hanging out in, nigga.
Yeah, you're right, man. Because that's where you spend the whole time, right? I mean, I imagine you really got to dig into your brain, man, to freestyle, come up with these lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't.
I always say, like, I'm the type of person. I got so many tabs open in my brain. You know what I mean? So it's like if we don't take that time to compartmentalize thoughts and ideas, feelings, emotions, moods, it's like that shit starts to consume you. You know what I mean? You start to lose control of yourself.
Yeah.
So you got to take that time to center yourself, to sit in silence. A lot of people have a hard time sitting in silence.
Yeah, self-evaluation. You know why is that, brother? Because we have to do that what we avoid most of our lives doing it. We have to do some
reflection.
Ooh. Yeah.
Face yourself. Yes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk down that one street in this tough neighborhood that you've been avoiding for so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kid, come on, bitch. You coming this way?
Yeah.
Oh, talk's bad to you.
Manscapes are here to make sure you don't carve your pants pumpkins when you're grooming, if you know what I'm saying. Make sure you're keeping things fresh this fall with leaders in male grooming and their brand new 4th generation Performance Package.
In the Performance Package 4.0, you find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker, the ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver, the Ball Deodorant, the Crop Reviver, Tuner, Performance Baller, Brief, and Travel Bag to hold all your goodies.
First off, new Performance Package 4.0 includes a new Lawnmower 4.0. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to advanced skin-safe technology. It also gives you the ability to turn the 4000K LED spotlight on and off when needed for more precise shave. Plus, it's waterproof.
The Performance Package 4.0 also includes a Weed Whacker to drop your worst weed up your own nose and ears.
Seal the deal with Manscaped's liquid formulations, the Crop Preserver, Ball Deodorant. Everyone knows pumpkin spice lattes and ball deodorant go hand in hand.
Manscaped threw in 2 free gifts on their Performance Package 4.0. The Manscaped Boxers and Shed Travel Bag gets comfy on the home and on the go this season.
Boys, get ready for cuffing season like no other. Ready to take the leap into fall with Manscaped. Join the 2 million men worldwide using Manscaped by going to manscaped.com/hotboxing.
That's right. Go to manscaped.com, hotboxing. Tell them Mike sent you.
Mike, do you think that's part of you filling some of that void? Is like what Joey Bada just said? Is it, reflecting on yourself?
You can just say Joey.
Like saying, like seeing the new.
You gotta say the whole shit every time.
It's my insecurities, my fears that I can't be what I'm. You know what I mean? My highest potential is being. I gave a lot of my life away to nothing. I'm wondering, can I really get this shit back again?
Yeah. When you say nothing, you gave your life away to nothing. What do you mean by that? The nothing part.
I wasted. And I wasted many lives.
You just wasted your time, right? Is that what it is?
Well, that's the only thing we don't have enough of time. And I waste a lot of that. And if I would have, because it was all I wasted was negative energy. If I would do that negative energy, and if I'd had this energy, my life would have been different. My life is awesome now, but my self-evaluation of myself would be different.
But it's been those experiences, right? It's been those experiences that have also made you to the person that you are now, Mike.
They're called adversity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Struggles. It's just what we have to do. We're human beings. We respond to the hardest struggle. Which one is going to break us? That's our test.
Word up.
Yeah. Adversities,
And everybody
Mike.
got different breaking points too, you know?
Are adversities, Mike, or adversity the biggest blessings we could have as humans?
Absolutely. Because adversity makes the strong stronger and the weak weaker. It separates the two.
What's your take on that, Joe?
It reminds me of that chapter in the 48 Laws of Power when they say, you know, if you don't got enemies, find some. Make some. Yeah.
Wow,
you know?
God damn, youngster.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
make some.
Yeah, because you know that
Pay some. Do
that
what you gotta
adversity
do.
is going to push you past your comfort zone. You know what I mean? It's going to challenge you. It's going to keep you on your toes. If you don't got that, then it's going to be easy for you to fold or something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to have your guard up. You know, you're going to get hit with that hook clean.
A man that's a friend of everybody is an enemy to himself.
Word up.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's almost like this. I always remember you talk about it, Mike. You're like, yeah, you lost your, a lot of people don't know this, but you lost your first amateur fight, right? It was that adversity. Who would have known that kid that lost his first damn
And that
amateur
should turn you
fight?
to a monster.
Listen, there's some guys that people don't know. It's all about confidence. You know, you could have a bad month, bad 2 years, and then boom, oh, wow, I won. Wow. And I didn't look bad. Let me try a little bit harder. Boom, oh, I won again. And you might get 10 fights and the champ goes like this. Hey, I'll take that bump. He got knocked out a bunch of times. He got a 10 streak. I look good. And then he knocks the champ out. And that same guy don't lose for fucking 8 years.
Mm.
Confidence.
Confidence goes a long way in the ring.
Nothing strong.
I seen a piece where you was saying every time you got in that ring, you was scared of the other guy.
Absolutely. You should be scared. This guy wants to hurt you.
Word.
It's very scary. Yeah, it's a scary thing. Nobody's a tough guy. You know, some people are tough, but they're not going to, I don't care who you are, how bad you are, avoid you. If you say you're not afraid of them, you're lying.
Word up.
Lying.
That confidence covered that because it's hard to tell.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You got to have confidence. Confidence breeds success. Success breeds confidence.
Absolutely.
Confidence applied properly will supersede a genius.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like confidence.
What do you think is the difference between confidence and arrogance?
They're in the same family.
Right.
They're in the same family.
Joey, can I get that again? What'd you say?
The difference between confidence and arrogance.
Oh.
Because, you know, I feel like some people don't know how to distinguish between the two.
It's not a distinguish between them. It's just their delivery.
Right.
It's delivery that makes it arrogance, and sometimes the delivery that makes it confidence. The only thing that matters is the results. No matter if he's an asshole or whatever, the results.
Right.
He says, I'm the best. He proves he's the best. He's the best.
Sure.
Yeah. Why is that something that you struggle with, like the confidence and the arrogance?
Nah, for me, I feel like I've always been, you know, since I was a kid, I've always been confident. And I've always kind of made a distinction between confidence and cockiness. And to me, it's more like confidence is something that comes from inside, you know, once you do that inner work. Arrogance is more like, it's about other people. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm better than you all. Where confidence is more like,
but it's
I'm the best.
It's all a form of love,
version.
though. All of that's a form of love. All of that, the fear, the insecurity, all that, just the love. I don't want to fail. If I fail, they may not love me.
Word up.
Isn't that so ridiculous? We think that we think so much if we fail, people's lives are over, but it appears like it is. Because when you do lose, they lose everything. They might bet money on you, right?
Right.
They take you more serious than you take yourself, right?
Seriously.
They put their life on you. You're fighting. They bet their life. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but you know, fans and, you know, the people, the bystanders, they're all so fickle at the same time too. You know what I mean? It's like, sometimes people forget that you're human, almost, you know? They forget that you have the same...
Only you have to remember that. That's not them. That's not their job to remember. Their job is your job is to make them smile and stuff, but you not to get involved personally with that.
True.
That's we can't let out here get in here. Because once we let the shit out here get in here, we're gone.
You ever miss your tiger?
Huh? Yeah.
Or
big time. Because I have kids now, small kids now. He wouldn't like that. But yeah, I miss my cat. I could
imagine.
Yeah.
I show off, so I have him in my car.
You ever think about getting another one?
No, I have my kids a little. I'm a small kid. But I
but when your
I just have
kids-
my rolls with me and be chilling out and shit.
Right.
Yeah, your older kids don't mind. Did your older kids were there when you had your white?
Yeah, they
tiger?
liked them. They loved them.
Yeah. When you how long did you have to get rid of them before?
I had them for like 14 years.
Wow. For how long?
14 years.
For 14 years.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
No, I think he died. They don't live long.
Right.
They get eyes and their hips bad.
What's his name? Or her name?
Fucking Kenya.
Kenya?
How many pounds of meat did she eat?
She didn't eat a lot, but she ate constantly. She ate a lot constantly. She you couldn't feed her like one time. She likes to eat a lot.
What does she eat?
Chicken. It's the raw chicken in there. Some horse. Horse what they love more than anything. But the horse or the chicken.
What is it about the horse meat that makes the tiger?
It tastes beautiful.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Horse meat is beautiful. You ever taste horse before?
I think maybe once.
Solid muscle.
Some hard ass meat.
It's all muscle.
Yeah.
I never had horse before. What do they call horses in like the grocery store?
Horse.
I ain't never seen that.
Horse
then.
meat. It comes this long like a loaf of bread, but it's cold. They keep it in the freezer and it's big.
They just call it because I know like deer meat is like venison.
Yeah, that's beautiful too.
Yeah, I think I've had venison before.
But the ox is good too.
Oxtail? Oh, y'all love some oxtail. Yeah. Y'all Montana.
Yeah,
I brought it to the office. Everybody was turned out. Everybody was sick. They loved it. What is this, Mike?
Can you pull up some of Joey's freestyles?
Yeah, let's hear Joey Blaze.
Oh man, let's see which ones y'all pull up.
What's up, man?
You tell us which one.
You want to smoke a joint?
I ain't gonna lie, they all goaded. They all goaded. That's that confidence. They all good.
Did you do a lot of freestyle like rap battles?
Nah, I ain't never really battled like that growing up, but we were super competitive. Like with my crew when we was in high. Oh yeah, you see those first two fire. First two, the whole lineup right there.
What happened to the little nigga that's down there? He from around your way that was locked up. They trying to get him out. What's his name again?
Who?
That fucking song, the bad nigga. Nigga, what's that? Bad nigga. What's that shit?
Bobby Shmurda?
Yeah, Shmurda.
Oh, he out now.
Yeah, you saw him?
Yeah. Facts. We about to make it.
Yeah, that should be slick, right?
Yeah.
I'm happy that carried out, man.
Nah, facts. He a good dude, man.
I heard he was.
Good spirit.
I hear that too. He's beautiful. Turn this shit up, nigga.
Yeah, this shit low. Shout out to Sway.
Yeah. Yo, tell them we back in this one of a kind spirits. Be remembered with the times of disguising limits. Bitch, I'm barely in my prime. This ain't half of the vision. And I'm mentally in the prison. I'm a man on a mission until I'm out of commission. Got my mama be tripping, thought I'd be bringing the children. Instead, I brought in $1 million, a new house in the millions. Bitch, I'm trying to raise kids in. Yeah.
Warm up.
I said, first off, how can I say this so politely? Fuck the publications, dog, they don't really like me. Took me out the conversations, never did invite me in any allegations. That's the why I'm unlikely true. And I got way more to prove, but it's a statement or two to be set for such wankster dudes. I've been patient too, made me more ill though for real. Name another Brooklyn cat major without a deal. I destroy average rappers, it's just practice. Eat them up for breakfast, being savage a habit. Nigga, I done had it, been across the atlas, been back and even bent backwards. Now I got it mastered for 10,000 hours and every minute after. It's another chapter, 47 laws of power, over 250,000 albums so worldwide, and this ain't even half the potential I possess. Vessel I reflect, look me in the eye, bitches a God in the flesh. Rose and resurrected what they so-called protected. Now I'm at your necklace like a diamond, feel pressure. Time is so precious, definitely of the essence. They told me quit reminiscing, get with the present tense. So I switch it up to no styles they heard before, not nostalgia heard before, ain't no challenge. I'm a pro, nigga. Yeah, I've been a beast with these flows, killing these foes, praying on my downfall. Interrupt the rain, deal with the downpour. It says something about you lames when you aiming down below. The drama won't let up, you reap what you sow. Man, lie with my lie, number short dope. Got the whole Beast Coast coming for your skull. The karma gon' catch up, the album sales won't. Just one up, my collar gon' show. Holla back when you getting 60 stacks for the show. Y'all worry about the clubs, I'm worried about the love. By the looks of it, y'all brothers getting none. Brothers getting sun, they can use a hug. I throw direct shots, never subs. Only catch L's, y'all only face dubs. Now I might as well go ahead and pull the plug on these niggas said this. You want some more?
Wait, you ever do K-Slay?
K-Slay, I don't think I got a K-Slay freestyle out there, but shout out to K-Slay, that's my man.
Think you can handle Nicki Minaj?
Oh, I mean, shout out to the queen, man. You know, I would love to work with Nicki Minaj.
Seeing green, baby, seeing green.
So,
Collaborating, yeah, man. So, you know, I mean, obviously, congratulations too, man. You're gonna be starting on season 2 of
Prison Kanan.
Oh, nigga. 50 shit, right?
Yeah. You been tuning in?
I know what's going on.
It's that shit is fire. It's the best power. It's the best power so far.
Yeah, that's
I ain't saying that just because I'm on it. I kind of am, but
Yo, you the nigga always
it
shoot.
is.
You the nigga always talking to his mom, the moms, right?
Yeah.
Talking shit, you got your I do this nigga. You like talking shit, you got the high top face class and the shit.
with the part,
Yeah.
shit.
I do this nigga, but I mean, that's that nigga from the show. That shit made the television make you look big. You should 15 pounds heavier. Nigga look big. Look at a little ass nigga. I'm telling you,
Nah. To be fair, I was 13 pounds heavy. I kind of like shimmy down and shit, moving around and all.
Yeah,
that. But yeah, I'm still a little ass nigga compared to you, Mike.
Nigga about to show you look big and shit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't fight heavyweight. You know what I mean? Be like, what?
How much you weigh?
170 on a good
Light
day.
heavyweight.
Light heavyweight?
Yeah, 175 pounds.
Or
How's it been? How's the acting, the transition from you, obviously from being a freestyle artist to
It's just
to
like acting,
acting
right?
roles?
Rapping's like acting, isn't it?
that's how I look at it, man. For real.
You're being a person, a personality.
Word up, you know what I'm saying? And even with the lines and shit, that's what I do for a living is memorize lines, But also, I went to school for theater in high school because, music was always my first passion. It was my
But
first
that was
love.
Pac thing was about. He was a stage cat.
Who?
You know, Tupac.
Oh, yeah. So, sort of like Pac. Pac was a theater student as well. For me, it was just like when I was leaving middle school, I knew I wanted to rap. I knew I wanted to make music, but there was no schools that specialized in that. Like rap music or hip hop and shit. So I had to pick up on the next best thing that I love to do. And that was acting, because I was a fan of Pac. I was a fan of Will Smith. And those were kind of like my idols or whatever, in addition to, the rappers that I looked up to. So I auditioned for this school. I got in. I mean, I got kicked out of the theater program like sophomore year, but I still absorbed what I learned. And I started to focus back on music because I seen how hard the acting shit was, especially coming out of New York. Yeah. And I just knew if I got successful in my music career, I could leverage it as an actor in the future.
Yeah.
And here I am, leveraging.
Would you think you'd be able to if you started acting and then leverage into?
No, that's harder.
Yeah.
That's harder.
I think
Anybody
you
ever
can do
done that?
anything you say. There's only hard because you said it was hard.
Well, this is true, but also just based on historically, it's harder for actors to transition into music than it is for musicians to transition into acting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like athletes. Athletes could turn out to be better actors than some actors. That's what we do. That's what we do. Every moment of our life is an act. That's just what it is.
Performance.
Yeah.
Performance-based art.
Entertainers.
Yeah, you're right. Memorization of combinations of feel. It's a sense of act. It's a sense of recognition.
You look like you just had that type of moment. You trying to act?
No, I ain't trying to act. No,
Then you try acting or something?
Yeah, I try to act. But even me, like I play a character. I played like the Triple C character. It's just being this arrogant dude, like the kind of fighter to bring like notoriety into whichever fight to get pay-per-view points, which you get paid more money. But even like with me, dude, like when I go in there, I gotta really like you know what I'm saying? Give the crazy ass, freaking breathe hard.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So some things like that, but also like fighting is a sense of, now that you mentioned it, Mike, it is a sense of acting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We have to be able
to... You
to
gotta act like you hate this person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To beat the shit out of him.
Well, you have to have emotional intelligence. You have to fight them like you hate them, but not actually hate them.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Did you read Emotional Intelligence?
Which book? 2.0 or the first one?
Travis Bradbury and Gene Grease.
That was pretty interesting. I thought that, listen, I admire that book. A lot of people don't think much about it. I admire that book. They explain that emotional intelligence is probably not 40 years old. This is a new word.
Right.
The word is very new, and we never dabbled into our emotional intelligence. This is
especially as, black men.
Exactly. Like. We may find out we're not as smart as we think we are. And that's not good either, huh?
Word up.
But I also think, Mike, that's the reason why, there's two reasons why people don't succeed. It's because they think they're better than what they really are, or it's lack of confidence.
No, they don't succeed because they're not meant for it. That's just what it is. It's been written.
Yeah, because you got a lot of people who are super talented and they just will never be successful because I read this in Rich Dad Poor Dad. Like they'll never be successful because
my wife reads that shit. The mentalist guru. Go ahead, say what you were saying.
Yeah, like some people are super talented, but they'll never be successful because they won't allow themselves to learn new skills. Like there's a section in the book where he met this author, right? And he's Robert Kiyosaki. He's like a best-selling author worldwide.
Yeah.
But when he was explaining it to this other author, and she was like, it's almost like a lyricist approaching Drake. You know what I'm saying? And Drake is a lyricist, don't get me wrong. But like Drake was trying to give the lyricist advice, and the lyricist was like, nah, that's weak because like I'm focused on these lyrics. While Drake is like, but you gotta like you see, the whole lesson was when you come into the store, it says best-selling author, not best author, not best writer. You know what I'm saying? So the skill was marketability, sales. You got to also have that, not just being good at writing. You got to also learn the skills of sales and marketing to know how to hustle, know how to market what it is that you create.
Also has to do with emotional intelligence again, because there's some guys that could kick my ass in their sparring training, beat Lennox Lewis, beat anybody ass in that ring sparring. But you get them in the ring with around 20,000 people, get some popcorn, some beer, some lights, he panics.
Yelling, shit,
rappers
screams.
might be like that too.
Word
right
up.
now, he'll kill you, but you put some lights on, put some fans in the audience.
Yeah,
that's when you're a man.
They turn into
when you
rabbit.
do it despite feeling that way, you can still perform. Yeah. Everybody can't perform with all those people in these lights, nigga, and some popcorn. It's not gonna work. I'm serious. That sounds funny. That popcorn, eating a hot dog, it ain't gonna work. And everybody's looking at you to do some shit.
Like entertainment and shit.
We watching it. Like, what's gonna happen, right?
Like, oh shit. What if I get knocked out or something?
Yeah.
You start panicking.
Fuck,
it's
right?
Like
it's the same thing. I imagine the same thing with basketball. Like when I used to play basketball as a shorty, like in the gym, I would go hard. But when it was time to hit that park,
you get outside
and the whole hood is out there watching, I'm missing the easiest
and
pass.
they talking shit too. Like you play.
I'm throwing air balls and shit. Like, oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck that nigga.
They killing me. Yeah,
Break him down.
Get him out of there. Oh, shit.
New York, you just can't have somebody's gonna talk shit. I don't care if the smallest guy there, he can't beat nobody. He's gonna be talking. Somebody's gonna talk shit.
That's how I knew basketball wasn't for me, because I couldn't take that commentary, man. I couldn't, dude. I could not. Word.
That brutal, man.
I said, I'm gonna just make music. I'm stick to my music.
Yeah. So Mike, when you talk about emotional intelligence, like is that what you think that's what's made you successful then? Like knowing that Joey brought it up earlier. You would be scared like going into the ring.
I like to think my fear made me successful. The fear of being nobody, the fear of being average, the fear of going back to Brownsville and everyone laughing at me.
It was like your adversary, your fear.
Ooh. My best friend.
It's the thing that was against you.
Friend, yeah. But your mind is not your friend. You know that, right? Your mind is not equipped to do anything nice for you unless you have it under control. It wants to kill you. Rather have you miserable, but it will kill you too. Your mind is.
But it's almost because the brain is almost like that. You think that's the same reason why it's just part of life, man. It's just you have to learn how to play this game called life, right? Yeah. Especially through the mind.
But nobody knows the game. Nobody ever conquered the game of life.
But maybe that's the game.
I feel like life here on Earth is like a school for your soul.
No, life. This whole big world is a school. This is a big school.
Yeah, Earth is a school for your soul.
It's one big school.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of us learn quicker than others. Like some of us get like animals. Some animals get domesticated earlier than others, and some just stay animals and wild. That's just how humans. Some of us are like that. Some of us is difficult to,
Do you believe in like reincarnation and stuff like that?
I could. I think I'm pretty Western, but I think if I look at
pretty Western.
If I look at a bug or ant or a spider, I would think that could be my mother saying, "Hey, Mike, it's me, Mike, look, it's me," and I go, "Ugh." So I never kill anything anymore. I learned never to kill anything.
You know what?
Yeah, I
that's
try to let
that's
insects
weird.
be more too. Is that emotional intelligence?
Oh, check this out, Mike. Yesterday, Joey, I was me and my girl were in the pool, and I saw there was this bee that was struggling, and I was like, and she was like, "No, just let it be." Like, no, that dude's fighting for his life, dude. So what I did is I grabbed it, through the water, and I took it out, and I just watched it. I just watched how that little bee was struggling, dude. You know, it was like they almost like lick each other, like they lick their toes or
Yeah.
whatever, and like they
They're
literally
very
like
clean.
he was
They're
like
very clean, right?
yeah, like he was literally like recovering from a beating. You know, this dude was about to die. And it's just, I thought it
Now,
was.
I always wanted to know this, Henry, right? Because, sometimes I get, I don't know what they call it, but I always when I look at the birds, I look at the bees, I wonder what do they call us? What is the name that they use for us?
Terrorists.
I wonder what they think, animals.
I don't think it's more like, I think it's more of a vibration, is emotion. You know what I mean? I feel like that's how insects or animals
I think
communicate.
animals are our consciousness, like our dog. Our dog knows when we're coming, and he didn't even hear us. We be 5 minutes, 2 minutes before we come to the house. Our dog runs through the door, wait for us.
Word
How
up.
do they know we coming? They're so far away.
Word up, smell, all
Yeah,
of that shit.
but even check this out too, man. Because this is how I see it now. I don't know if it's the toad. I don't know if it's the weed, the mushrooms, everything that we've
Wait,
done.
you
Mike.
guys had a fucking
Oh, nigga, I did it for over 50 times.
with the ayahuasca shit, the toad?
Oh, I did ayahuasca once. Ayahuasca is like 10% of this.
So what the fuck is this?
Oh, this gonna make you're gonna be introduced to God, brother.
Come on.
Well, that's just what I said. That's just what I said. But it's ceremonial. You have to sit. We have to have a relationship with God, and then boom, they give it to you, baby.
The ayahuasca you talk about?
No, the toad.
It's the
The
toad.
toad? It's like but it's like the same chemical or like the same, no?
The ayahuasca is like 10% of that.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
this shit will take.
Did you
to-
shit yourself?
That shit.
Yeah.
No, I did.
Yeah,
because it kills your ego.
Right.
You'd be surprised how much you need your ego. When your ego's going, you're the scariest nigga in the world.
Word up. So you just
Where's
shot.
mommy? Well, you're scared. You're gonna experience fear like you never felt before. But by 20 minutes, you're gonna be the happiest guy in the world.
Yeah, it's like
You go in there
precious.
afraid.
What did you do it?
I did it in there, and I did it in Mexico.
You said in there?
Yeah, because we got some guys from Mexico brought it in and stuff.
Word up.
Yeah, Joey,
I'm trying to try that shit with this shit right here.
Oh, listen, brother. Your whole rap game's gonna change.
Yeah. I'm with it.
Listen, check this out.
It was on my bucket list for fucking last year, but then the whole pandemic shit happened.
I was like 300 and something pounds. I was doing everything. It's everything. I did the total, lost 100 pounds in 4 months. Next thing you know, I'm fighting somebody.
Wow.
Now I'm gonna do it again in February.
Can I do it with you?
Hell yeah, nigga.
We
No,
doing that?
I'm gonna do the total probably next week sometime. So in February, I'm gonna fight another motherfucker.
Hey, Mike.
The toes next week. I'm gonna fight a motherfucker in February.
I wanna do it too, Mike. I gotta do it with you. I'm
I
about to
love
have a
this
kid,
shit.
man. So I think the toad, man, was
You
so.
gonna
So
feel like you
this,
can do anything, nigga.
Word
so
up.
this
I
is
mean,
the toad, man, that hibernates 11 months or 10 months out of the year, and then you obviously have those 2 months to catch it, and then you extract the venom
Yeah.
from it, and then
Nah,
you pretty
I-
much you smoke it.
Oh, you smoke? I thought you like kissed that shit or you
No,
licked that shit.
that's the whack way to say lick it. That's not. You gotta smoke that.
Would you
you
like
smoke
that
that?
thing, Mike?
I don't
So
wanna
you ever tried DMT?
Yeah.
Word? Damn,
That's
I
what
gotta
this
catch
is.
up.
DMT on the high note.
This is even higher than DMT?
You gonna
I
see
gotta
it's
catch it.
DMT,
Well, so
but
what was your experience? What did you see?
what that see?
Because I've heard
All right, I
experiences.
saw my ancestors like 10,000 years.
Wow, you had a conversation and all that.
No, just watching them interact. The motherfuckers might be Asian. There might be some weird fucking. What's those people like in Australia?
Right.
What's those black people name over there? Come on,
AG,
Aborigines.
mm.
We were some Aborigines, motherfuckers.
Damn.
Yeah, those are Adam and Eve's people. You know,
No,
they're
but yeah,
descendants
but it's-
of Adam and
So let me
Eve.
ask you this, Mike. What do you think happens like after death?
After death,
Mhm.
whatever you think happens. I believe everything we think is what we are.
Word up.
You know what I mean? Whatever we say we are, that's what we are. That's how come, even though I play games, but I always go back and apologize to myself for your mind. Your mind don't know if you're playing or not when you say, oh, you dumb motherfucker.
Your subconscious.
Yeah, he don't
Your
know if you're
subconscious
playing.
mind.
See, we be playing, say, oh, I'm a dumbass nigga.
Word
But
up.
your subconscious don't know if you're playing.
That's so
So
true.
you want to be a dumb nigga, all right? We're going to run into this accident in a few minutes.
That's a fact.
I'm going to show you. We're going to let you hit that little girl, dumb nigga.
I'm
serious.
saying, yeah.
Now, let's say bad things about you.
I say that all the time, you know.
Bruce
like-
Lee said that too. Bruce said, never say negative things about
yourself.
Your subconscious don't know if you're playing or not.
That's a fact. I read that in The Power of Your Subconscious Mind.
Yeah.
By Joseph Murray. One of the best books I ever read. What's your favorite book you ever read, Mike?
The Prince.
Boy, Machiavelli.
Yeah, and it's really not it's pretty primitive, but it's just it can't be escaped.
Mm-hmm.
It's who we are. We want to be somebody. We want power, and we get it by any means necessary. That's who we truly are. We are a bad lot, and that's what it says in the. That's what it says
From
in
children,
the
it's a power struggle.
Human beings are a bad lot.
They're a bad what?
We're a bad lot. Race. Human beings are a bad race of people. There's more bad than good in us.
But check this out, Mike. So anyways, to get back to that damn beast story, is like you analyze, you look at whether it's a dog or a damn insect. Like, we're no different than them.
No.
Different than them.
We are them. We are animals that were taught to be human beings. Do you think you're a fucking human being? You think that's what you are, a human being? You were taught to be a human being. You didn't start off, your ancestors started off as fucking animals, like all the other beasts. We got in tribes, we hunt down animals, prehistoric animals, the fucking woolly mammoth, and we ate these motherfuckers raw. And that's what we did. And then we kind of evolved more. We started getting cleaner, so you couldn't get sexual diseases as much. So when we started cleaning ourselves, let's say syphilis used to be a skin disease. So we started getting better hygiene, and it has a brain. The virus has a brain, so it went in our vaginal area. Yeah. And so that's where it lives at. It's warm.
Yeah,
that's
no, but even like we because I feel like we can take a lot from insects or even animals. Because think about it. Think about how simple it is. They procreate. Like that's what these, like, you know what I'm saying. Like if a man ain't having sex with his wife, like, dude, that causes friction. If you think about it with insects, you know what I'm saying. Just real quick, with animals in general, like that's what these people do all the time. That's what these.
No. Listen. They don't do it all the time. They only do it when a certain season. Like if a tiger sees another tiger and it's not the fuck season, then somebody's gonna die. Cause you're gonna interfere with my fucking food, bitch. It's not like, ooh, you're fine. I'm a man. You gonna eat the food together. I'm only gonna hunt for you. Me, you gonna stay together for life. No, you're a predator. If we're not breeding, we're fighting. Word. For tigers.
But that's what I'm saying. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe you see it. I don't know.
No.
Maybe
what the tiger does. You don't let that distract. Look, you don't let that take away from your life. Look at us. We get a wife. Next thing you know, we got a family. We're like the lion. We got a bunch of bitches. We got girls. We got responsibility. The male tiger don't have no fucking responsibility. It's fucking kill.
So do you think now, Mike, as us as humans, do you think we belong together with somebody, or do you think we belong more like that tiger way of everybody on their own kind of?
We have to evolve to be better individuals than we were the generation before us. We must continue to evolve and evolve to the highest point of thinking. You know, be your best person you could possibly be.
I want to ask you this, Mike. You know, speaking of sexual energy and things like that, you're familiar with semen retention, obviously.
Explain it to me.
So, you know, just the whole process of holding on to your essence, you know. Yes. Did you do that a lot before your fights?
Yes. Not because I thought it helped me, it's because other great fighters did it, and I wanted to be able to be like them. If they can do it and that made them great, I have to do that too.
But how do you feel that it affected you? How do you feel like it affected your life?
It didn't affect me. It's not this is what I found out from the old trainers. The old trainers didn't mind if you got some pussy, but they didn't want you chasing pussy. They didn't want you all night fucking chasing pussy. Now you gotta come running in the morning, you've been hanging out all night, you get an hour to sleep to go run. Right. That's what you can get some pussy, don't abuse it,
so right,
but just don't chase it.
Yeah.
Right. Chasing is worse than getting it.
It's like this, Mike. It's like the root of all evil is not. It's not money. It's the greed.
The greed, yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
chasing the pussy. That's what, but not getting it. Chasing it is what gets your ass kicked.
That's a fact.
Chasing it.
Because your mind is just somewhere else.
So you getting it, you calm, you relax, get that nut. Ooh, God, thank God.
Ooh,
it's ready, right? Ooh, yo, let's get this nigga now, baby. People say you tired if you got nothing. No, you, woo, this nigga getting this dick, boy. Ooh, I don't know why people say that made you weak. That's a lie. That's some old remedy sale. Yeah. If a guy can control you from fucking, he can make you do anything.
Yeah.
That's gonna make you weak if you get a nut.
Jesus. I
That'll
agree
make
with you.
you
I agree with you,
strong.
but I will say this, Mike. Even to me as a fighter, it's
I
like,
don't know, man. I be getting sleepy, son. I
Yeah.
get sleepy, you know what I mean? Especially if it's an aggressive joint, you know what I mean?
No, you don't look at it like that. He's got that nut. I'm gonna let her see how I'm gonna rip this motherfucker
Nah,
life apart.
man,
Oh,
nah.
nigga, I'm an egomaniac when it comes to that nigga.
Yeah, nah. I
nigga.
look at it like.
Oh, you don't look at the right way. You don't look at the right way. This gotta be God. You look at this like it's God.
No,
this is
it
God,
is God.
nigga.
You
This is
dig?
God.
It is, and that's why I be holding on. Woo! They getting hit, but like I just don't release all the time.
I'm just talking shit. My wife would kick my fucking ass. I'm over here bullshit, talking shit for the ratings and shit, nigga. Ooh, but keep that in though. Don't say I'm talking shit about the ratings. Shit.
Fuck that shit. Fuck Semen Retention. Damn, the no fat community gonna come after you, Mike.
No fat?
No fat. You ever heard of that community?
Tell me about that.
It's like Semen Retention, no fat. It's like this whole new thing on
No
like
fat
YouTube.
or
No
flat?
fat. Like don't beat your meat.
Wow, didn't they say that was safe sex before? Remember the lady, the Surgeon General? You remember that? Jerk it off. Didn't she say the black lady? Be honest. Get the lady that's saying it right now. Jerk it. Masturbation.
Masturbation healthy.
Surgeon General says masturbate to prevent AIDS and promote masturbation.
That was in the 90s and shit.
Cause I know I'm not lying and shit.
It's a new time though. Like with this new generation, is a lot of like,
Surgeon
guys
General, black lady.
who's pushing the, anti-porn shit because they saying the porn shit fuck your mind. It's almost like chasing pussy.
Yeah, chasing. You run. Listen, peep game. Know what it's like? It's like you're it's like you on the treadmill and in your mind, you keep running, you're running, and you never get to fucking whatever you want. You just keep running. Your mind is just going. You just keep running. It's like, do you
What'd
see
you
it
hear
there?
about this, or why did this come to mind for you?
What?
With like the retention stuff?
Oh, because like with boxing, like I've heard it a lot. Like semen retention related to fighters. You know what I mean? Like I've heard that throughout time. Like fighters, they hold on to their
it does
essence. They make you stronger. Holds on your testosterone.
I feel like it does make you angry, Mike.
It makes you mean as a motherfucker. Yeah.
Word up.
Doesn't make you better.
No.
Yeah, that's her name. Is she still alive? She ain't alive. She OD'd or something, or drank some liquor or something. What did she say?
She
That
was
was
mad.
For saying this.
Oh shit.
She said was,
Just say it. Come on.
She feels that we would markedly reduce our crime rate if drugs were legalized.
Keep going. That's true too, though. Go ahead.
But I masturbation.
Maybe type in her name next to masturbation.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Solid idea.
Damn.
I remember I was young. She was
With
saying,
the capital-
masturbation
with the
is
capital
good.
B.
Masturbate.
No, I don't believe in that shit, man. I don't believe in spilling your own nesses. I mean, I ain't judging nobody, but just to each his own. Me, I'd rather hold on to my shit.
Yeah, what's she talking about again, this chick?
For encouraging masturbation.
A black woman said that shit. Ain't that some bullshit?
Okay, these statements sparked controversy and occasional review from the Clinton administration that suggested schools should encourage kids to jerk off. It was the final straw. For United Nations Conference on AIDS, Elders was asked if she thought teaching children about masturbation might reduce unsafe sex. Yes, she replied, I think that is something that is a part of human sexuality and it's part of something that perhaps should be taught. But we've not even taught our children the very basics.
Damn, that's what she said?
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think about that?
And I ain't no bullshit. You only get jerk off so long. Every day I gotta jerk off, and come on, it's okay one day, it's 2 days, but not every fucking day I gotta jerk off.
I mean, you're definitely tired after all of that.
Fuck. Oh man. So tell us more, man. What you got planned, man? Have any children?
Man, yeah, I got one. 3 years
Talk
old.
about what's the name?
She's girl, Indigo Rain. Shout out to my
Indigo
baby
Rain.
girl. 3 going on 13.
That's beautiful, brother. Beautiful.
Call her my little. She's a 3-nager is what I call her.
Teenage.
Nigga.
But yeah, not trying to have any more anytime soon.
You never know. Only God could decide.
That's a fact.
Only
That is a
God
fact. I
can
mean,
decide.
God definitely decided for me. Yeah.
You might have the next president say you don't want no kids, nigga.
You said what?
You might have the next president, nigga. You talk about you don't want no more kids.
Sheesh. If somebody could be pregnant right now, you never know.
Life
That's why I be trying to hold on, Mike. I'm trying to tell you.
Listen,
Have
you can only do that for a certain amount of time, so you have to get as much out as you can. Because it's not going to work forever. Certain amount of time.
I mean, shit, to each his own, you know
Certain
what I
amount
mean?
of time.
I plan on living for a long time.
That's awesome.
You dig? But, you know, it's God's will. God willing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
just a beautiful world out here. I don't think death is bad as everybody think it is. Because how could life be beautiful if death is bad?
Right. And, you know, people who make a mistake saying you only live once, you actually live every day.
Yeah.
You only die once.
Yeah, I'm forgetting. And then when we die, we're going to live some more.
Word up.
I can't just
whoever that is.
I just can't see this essence just going boom, black
That's
out.
what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, you know, back to my point, I feel like Earth is a school for your soul, right? And it's like, if you don't learn the lesson that you're supposed to for your soul, somehow you get sent back. You know what I mean? Like you get your energy or your essence gets sent back to this Earth school.
Let's think about this one then. That's a cool one too, but let's think about this. No, really, I just thought about this. Just think like, it's like in the weed somewhere, a place with some weed, some flowers, and it's getting colder now, so all the plants are dying. That's what we are. In a certain time, we're gonna all die, and then we get back in the ground for way, and some mud and shit gonna go down, and we're gonna be made again. Born by another woman, a man, you know, we're like plants. We die and we come back for seasons.
And then there's also like, you know, what, like, I'm not a scientist, so.
No, you are.
Well, I'm not a acclaimed scientist, according to society.
You're
but
a seeker. You're looking for information.
For sure. What was before the Big Bang Theory? Was there a form of...
No, listen, that's what we're all afraid to say. Who are we?
Who are we?
Who? You think, am I really my mother's child? Do you think I'm really my mother's child? Now, who's my millionth mother? You know what I mean? Where's my millionth grandmother?
Wouldn't we all have the same one? You know what I'm saying? Like
no, we're all related. All of us is here as one. All of us are related.
Word up.
Listen, even though they wrote you, we were there during the Trojan War. Every war, we were all together. We all were there. There was no time that somebody was there and we weren't there. We were all together. Even if we were different races then, we were always together.
Word. Word up. So we haven't been learning our lesson because we still here.
And those are the questions we have, right, Mike?
Listen. Our mind wasn't made to even fathom God. You know, we could say God, Allah, but our mind is not even sophisticated enough to even fathom what God is.
That's a fact.
But we think we know.
Yeah.
We know God loves me.
Yeah.
We know God.
I mean, even the personification of God, right? You know what I'm saying? Like talking to God as if like he's a person. Or if it's a he or she, like
no,
you know?
God has to be a woman. God has to be a woman.
Gave birth, created.
Has to be a woman.
I mean, I think God is just like a force. It's like an energy.
Whatever force is a female force.
For sure. Absolutely.
Force is a female force.
Definitely feminine, for sure.
Yeah, but why do you say that though, Mike?
Huh?
Why do you say that? Or what makes you say that?
Because they give birth to our seeds. They take over our seeds. Even though we're the man, we put the seed, they take over our seeds. They form our seeds.
Women are portals.
Yeah.
You know? Portals,
we need
dude.
them. We're
From
nothing
a woman
without
comes
them.
a whole life.
We're nothing without them, huh?
But my only thing is if God is a woman, who impregnated God?
Huh?
If God is a woman, what impregnated God?
Another God.
Right?
Another God.
Another God.
The gods.
That's what's up.
No, we keep living and God will keep creating. We keep dying. This is not going to stop creating.
Word up. It's just a cycle.
When the end of the world's going to be? Put that in there. When is the end of the world going to be?
When's the end of the world going to be?
Conspiracy, you know. And I think it's, we can see it. Look, I have a thing where I have the time go by and have the world blow up and explode. It looks crazy.
Word?
Yeah.
Was it on YouTube?
Yeah. The end of the world. But the end of the world.
9 years?
Yeah, but this at 2012.
That's what it looks like at the end of the world. Say end of the world.
Oh no, it's saying this is what the world look like in 2030.
Say end of the world.
They saying New York City is gonna be like pretty much underwater by the 2030s. Fuck.
That's bullshit. They ain't gonna drown New York.
Just go to just
Yeah.
take over Jersey, dude.
Yeah, right.
How many trillion years before the Earth comes to an end? I saw that they was really crazy watching the numbers go. And I was saying, we're dead. And I was saying, our grandkids are dead. And I said, our great-great-grandkids are dead because the time is just going. Numbers.
Yeah.
We all gonna die.
10,000 years.
In 10,000 years, it's going down.
End of humanity.
In 10,000 years?
Tell us to show us the photo of it, the tape.
I feel like it's gonna happen before that.
You want to see the tape?
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Or the planet
Wait,
keep
which
going
one you got?
round. Straight ahead, brother. Straight ahead on your right-hand side.
This?
Extra flat at one.
Shit, nigga, when it goes, it goes.
Yeah, of course, man. Mike, what advice you got for Joey?
Just never give up on anything. Always believe in yourself.
How do you measure an opportunity?
I measure it by my performance. I make my own opportunities. Opportunities come to me when they see my determination, my will to conquer it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is. That's just what life is. It's like
No, but I'm saying when the opportunity approaches you, how do you measure, like how do you know if it's for you or if it's not for you? How do you know to take it on or to not take it on?
Well, listen, I'm at the stage in my life right now where I know everything that's gonna work for me. I don't know if I'm at the stage where I'm a neophyte and I don't know that much about this particular part of my life, I'm gonna get some help from someone.
What is your favorite mistake?
My favorite mistake?
Yeah.
Shit, being born.
That's a mistake, you think?
Yeah.
But that wasn't your mistake.
No, it had nothing to do with it.
Well, you did beat all the other sperm cells.
Yeah.
So maybe that was a mistake.
I didn't want to be here. Somebody else wanted me to be.
You should have slowed down, man.
I couldn't. They were pushing me from the back. They were pushing hard from the back.
Listen, I guess that should have went in somebody's ass, huh?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, there's a possibility. They were trying to go there.
That's what's up, Joey. What you got for all the fans, man, out there watching?
Everybody's looking at, there's millions of people looking at you, man. They don't even know who you are. They know you now.
Joey Badass, man. You know, anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? Dare to dream as big as you can because you set the parameters on which you can achieve things in life. Like, I'm sitting here with Mike fucking Tyson right now.
Ain't no shit. The glory go to God. No, that's real shit, though.
Word up. I mean, shit, you got a fucking face tat, tribal tat on
no,
you.
nigga, no, check it out, right? So my friends, right, they was, back in the day, they was slinging and they got down back in the day. So, you know, we hang out and stuff, and they said, Mike, man, you know, we would have pride hanging out with you because you're the champion, you're the celebrity, but your fucking record's worse than ours, man. Like, if the police look at my record, they're like, oh, fuck, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like the big Mike Tyson everybody likes, you know? I had to deal with life early.
Word.
And it
shit.
wasn't fun.
Circumstantial, you did?
Yeah. But I survived. Things that I survived would kill other people. I always look at life like that. I'm not one of the guys that gave up. And it's easy to give up because this shit is hard to maintain.
It's actually the hard part is to give up.
Yeah.
That's when the real shit gets real.
Nah, it's easy to give up, dude.
Giving up the easiest thing in the world.
It's so easy to give up, bro. You just bust a nut and it's,
Yeah.
I'm done. Go to
But
sleep.
you gotta want to be up more than anybody in the world wants you to be down. It's the fight.
Period.
When I have nobody else to fight, I find a motherfucker to fight.
Period. And it's like, you know, when you up too, it's like, you gotta remember, not to say that nobody don't want you up, but like, you gotta keep yourself there.
But you know, there's times you gotta go down too. You gotta handle going down just as good as you handle going up.
Word up. It's like Kobe said, if you can win championships in front of the world, you should be able to fucking lose the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Sit off from the playoffs for the rest of the world.
You know,
Yeah, that's what's up.
when you
Well,
wanna
let
be-
us have it, Joey. Tell all the fans, man. You have what is it? 100 million people, Mike?
There's a lot of people like.
Can I ask one more
91,
question?
Yes.
What's your take on dreams?
On dreams.
Dreams. Do you dream a lot?
I used to when I was younger.
But now you smoke so much pot.
No, I manifest now.
Mm.
I don't dream anymore. Everything I do is manifest. They're better than dreams too. They come quicker as well.
Not like dreams in the sense of like, oh, I'm dreaming, I want to be this one day. I'm talking like actually when you sleep and then you go in that
No,
sleep
I don't
cycle.
do that. That doesn't happen.
Word.
Only when I do the toe that happens where I go to another planet, another dimension. But I don't sleep no more. I don't dream, I know. 'Cause I don't remember no dream. Like if I do the toe, I remember a lot of shit happened.
Word up.
But I don't dream anymore. Very rare I'll go to sleep and get a dream. Very rare.
Well, you know, if you smoke before bed, you ain't gonna dream.
No, that's right.
Mm-hmm. You smoke before bed.
I smoke sativa, so I'm up. I hard to go to sleep.
That's what I smoke when I do smoke.
I can't go to sleep, nigga. I'm looking at television. I'm looking at shit all night long, nigga.
I just stopped smoking. It's been like a week. It's been a week for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's good to stop every now and then.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. I take a little 4-month break.
That's what we do. It's not right. All this stuff, we abuse it. You know, it's not meant to be abused.
And the thing is, I smoke with tobacco, like the grabber.
Uh-huh. Why you do that? You have hash in there?
Not hash. It's just I like the way it hit. Like I
can't do the hash with but I have to smoke the cigarettes too with the hash.
You got to smoke the cigarettes with the hash.
I can't smoke the weed. It's not.
That's what I'm saying. I can't smoke weed by itself.
Nah,
I can't do that shit.
I can't do weed with hash. It just doesn't taste good.
Oh yeah, no, not hash.
They're not meant together. The tobacco and hash is meant together. The other shit, it's just not right. It just don't go together.
But you smoke weed just by itself.
Yeah, I smoke I smoke hash with the tobacco.
Word up. Oh shit, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate that, man. Much love. My man.
Well, there you have it, dude. You see?
Joey bad motherfucking ass.
Joey, thank you for joining us. You guys just watched an episode of Hotboxin with Mike Tyson. I'm your co-host, a.k.a. Triple C Henry Cejudo.
And I'm Mike Tyson, and we're here with Joey Badass from Brooklyn. And thank you again, brother, for blessing us with your presence.
Pleasure was all mine. Holler.